Hello, Riverview Sharks. Today, we're going to review the Act Now Mental Health and Suicide Prevention student presentation. We're going to start this presentation off by watching a video including the stories of hope and help. This is Krista's true story of help and hope. Please take a moment to review the video.
I'm Krista, I'm 15, and I just finished 10th grade. My favorite thing in the entire world is music. My goal is perhaps to get to college with music, maybe join the college marching band. My friend called me one night, and I know that she was having some issues with her dad. Her dad just got back from Iraq, and I knew there were some problems. And she was saying things like, I don't know what to do anymore. I really just want to run away right now. I want to disappear. I thought she was going to do something bad to herself. I thought she meant disappear as in forever. She told me that everyone would be better off without her. She never said explicitly that she was having thoughts about suicide, but I was so scared. I didn't want anything at all to happen to her. I had a feeling that she wanted it to stay a secret. I felt that I needed to be there for her, and the way that I needed to do it was to go to someone else because I didn't know what I needed to do. The next day at school, I went to the counselor's office and I sat down and I told her my friend's story. She told me that what I really needed to do right now is to be a friend for her, let her know that I would be there for her. My friend has gotten some counseling. She's so much better. She's gotten into a lot of extracurricular activities. She's a lot more open with me. I think I've gained a lot more of her trust. It never ever hurts to tell an adult. It always helps to go to someone else. If you hear someone talking about suicide or taking their life, don't keep it a secret and don't ignore it. Take all talk of suicide seriously and take action. Tell an adult and get help for a friend. My friend is alive because I reached out to help. Call 1-800-273-TALK or 1-800-273-8255 for the National Suicide Prevention Hotline.
The important thing to remember about Krista's story is that you all are an important part of this Riverview High School family in dealing with your peers and yourself. So what we're going to do is act now. Be alert and acknowledge and show that you care. Tell someone immediately. When you or a friend may be at risk for harm or need support, you're going to be alert to a friend who is in need, show your friend that you care, and tell a trusted adult that help is needed. During this presentation, we will tell you how to get help and who can help you. Today, we're going to share general information regarding wellness. We're going to explain how adults at your school can help you or a friend who may be at risk for harm of suicide. We also will provide you with local and national resources to use for yourself or to share with others in need. So what is mental health? Mental health is a sense of well-being, confidence, and self-esteem. This includes your thoughts, feelings, or your moods. Having healthy social skills and knowing how to cope when there are problems. So now we're going to address the 3 key components that support positive mental health. Those are prevention, intervention, and follow-up postvention. We're now going to start with suicide prevention. So you may ask, what is suicide prevention? Suicide prevention promotes positive mental health and reduces the likelihood that someone will harm himself or herself or complete suicide.
Who has a role in helping students in promoting positive health? Each of these people at school or at home can help you when you or a friend are in need of help. This includes you. These people are always willing and ready to help you solve a problem. You are very important and are part of the school team. You can help yourself or your friends in need of help. It is important to know who in our school is there to help with any problem or concern. This is the main office administration staff. Please take a moment and take a look at who is in these roles. This is the student affairs team. These are your assistant principals and climate and cultural coordinator. The people above have a huge role in who can help you with any problem or concern. Up next is our student services team. This includes our counselors, our school psych, and our social workers. The nurse and the deputy play a huge role in helping students when they are in need and can help with any problem or concern we may have.
What are some warning factors and warning signs to consider for prevention? Take a look at the definition of protective factors. Protective factors are characteristics believed to reduce the likelihood that someone will harm or kill himself or herself. These are important because these factors help reduce the risk that someone will hurt himself or herself. Now let's take a look at the definition of risk factors. Risk factors are characteristics that increase the possibility that someone will harm or kill himself or herself. Briefly state and define the different forms of harassment. For example, sexual harassment, gender identification, or racial. Now let's take a look at the definition of warning signs. Warning signs are the earliest detectable signals that someone may harm himself or herself. If you notice a warning sign in yourself or your peers, you should tell an adult immediately. This also includes different social media outlets like Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, or others that students can use to express themselves. Pay attention to what your friends are posting. We are going to ask you to take the Act Now pledge today. It is important for you to tell a trusted adult when you or a friend is at risk of harm, feels bullied, or is victimized by inappropriate sexual behavior or harassment, or is thinking about suicide. This is a copy of the Act Now pledge. This is not a contract and does not replace any of the suicide prevention protocols. This tool is used to promote awareness and prepare students to advocate for themselves and their friends. Everyone should feel welcome and safe at school. Sometimes students needing help will say or do things that are harmful to themselves or others. Because it is important that students find the support that they need, I will do my part and pledge to ask others for help when I need support. Give a non-judgmental, attentive ear to a friend. Help a friend get the care they need by sharing concerns honestly and quickly with a trusted adult, such as a parent, the principal, assistant principal, SRO, school nurse, teacher, school counselor, school psychologist, or school social worker. Immediately tell an adult if I'm thinking of suicide or have a friend thinking of suicide. Use my school and community resources for information and help. We will now discuss intervention. Intervention involves direct efforts to prevent a person from attempting to harm or kill himself, herself, or themselves. Everyone has an important role with intervention. It is vital to be alert for any warning signs, risk factors, or changes in behavior that may occur. If a friend does confide in you, do not act shocked or make judgmental comments. Do not promise confidentiality because school personnel must be informed. Contact an administrator, student services professional, or other trusted adult as soon as possible. ACT NOW stands for A. Be alert and acknowledge. C. Show that you care. And T. Tell someone immediately.
We will now discuss suicide postvention. Postvention includes any actions taken after a suicide to support family, friends, and others who are impacted by the death. After a suicide, be aware of your own feelings. Allow yourself to grieve in a healthy way. It's okay to experience a range of emotions: sadness, anger, frustration, and guilt. Some individuals may laugh while having happy memories of the person. That's okay. Be sensitive to how others may react to this. Remember to focus on cherished memories of the friend or family member, not how their life ended. Be kind in your words to family members and friends who are also hurting from the death of a loved one. If you need help coping, tell a trusted adult fast. So students, how do you take care of yourself and promote positive mental health? I want to encourage you all to share some ideas. Think of your support system: friends, family, exercise, eating healthy, journaling, dancing, and singing. And think of your trusted adults. There will be a brief survey to complete in your classroom at the end of this presentation. Students, remember to take care of yourself. Support your friends, talk to trusted adults, ask for help whenever you need it. Take a brochure. You will complete a brief survey in your classroom. We have pride in our school and students. We want everyone to feel supported when at school. Here are the numbers of community and national resources that can help you or a friend who is at risk. Additionally, parents, teachers, and other trusted adults can help you with any concerns you may have. If you have any additional questions, please contact your student services team. They are here to help.